The latest recovery is a big relief for the federal government. It means more flexibility in funding its four-year ambitious growth and recovery plan. The budget yet to be passed by the National Assembly was pegged at 2.2 million barrels per day. 2 million barrels per day is just 200,000 barrels shy of what Nigeria needs to sustain its 2017 budget. And the group managing director of the state-owned petroleum corporation, Maikanti Baru, says more platforms will soon come upstream.
I've gone back to 2 million barrels per day. We've gone as low as 1.5 million barrels per day until recently when we got back to this position, essentially last week.
Nigeria's oil output fell to decades low as militants claiming for a fair share of benefits of oil revenue repeatedly attacked oil infrastructure in the Niger Delta region. The attacks made Nigeria an unreliable source for crude oil and nearly crippled its economy. That hostility has now been capped by a series of negotiations between the federal government and representatives of militant groups. But it could take a little more time for the African oil giant to recover its full potential in the oil industry.
Once you have the destruction, you have to take time to repair the pipelines. We still have some pipelines that have been disrupted that we are trying to bring on board, like the Focados oil terminal export pipeline, which has the capacity of bringing about 350,000 barrels per day, which we are still repairing.
The cost of pipeline vandalism is enormous in Nigeria. An estimated $14 billion is lost every year. There's resurgent militancy in the oil-rich Niger Delta, and that's excluding the far-reaching environmental damage. And that's why President Buhari's government is keen to close the faultiness in the region. Kelechi, Emekalam, CGTN, Abuja, Nigeria.